was very close. I feel like I'm near to cracking this, and then I drop out of the vortex very easily on the subject of money.
Aside from just the general sense that you don't have enough money or the general sense of debt, what is it that happens that activates that acute feeling? Because you see, this is a really good thing to acknowledge. There are people in deep, deep debt in the vortex on their way to incredible abundance. There are people in deep, deep debt outside of the vortex who are not on their way to improvement. So the debt in and of itself is not an out of the vortex experience. It's how you feel about it. Let's make another strong statement. There are people right now who, if they went to the doctor, have been already, but if they went again, would be given still the diagnosis of no improvement, illness still rampant in their body, who are in the vortex. You hear it? In other words, they're in the vortex and the manifestation will catch up with it after they hang around there for a while. So what we're wanting to get across to you is you have to let the current condition be irrelevant to your attitude. That's what we're saying. And when you let the current condition be irrelevant to your attitude and you control your attitude apart from it, you have an emotional journey apart from the reality. Now you're in control of your vibration, which means you must be in control of your vibrational indicators. And isn't all reality? Isn't your condition, your financial condition, just a vibrational indicator? Isn't your physical condition just a vibrational indicator? So if you've got a handle on your vibration, you very soon will have a handle on the physical manifestations. Yes?
Yes. And that's where I'm caught. Because...
But listen to those words.
Those are out.
It's almost as if you think that this exercise is, how can I make sure I don't go into the vortex? I'll keep pointing out it's hard. I'll keep pointing out I'm not in there. I'll keep calling it a struggle, and I'll point out that that's my sticking point. Right there, that's my sticking point. Right there, that's my sticking point. Right there, that's my sticking point. And we say, this is not a how to stay out of the vortex conversation. This is a how to get in the vortex conversation. Yes?
Yes. Okay. So now where would you like to go?
We're just waiting for your next effort. So debt doesn't mean diddly squat. Does it? The current, if what we are saying is accurate, and it is, law-based accuracy like you've never heard it before. If you have an out of the vortex vibration going on, your life will reflect it. So it's easy for us when you say, I've got this condition, I've had it for a while, I don't like it, I'd like to get rid of it. We recognize right away an out of the vortex habit of thought, habit of conversation. So then we say, let's have some inside the vortex conversation. So that's what we're waiting to hear. Now, how are you going to get in there? Are you going to get in there by taking the most difficult thing that you've been tortured with for years and years? Are you going to take that subject and use that as your way to get in the vortex?
It's tempting, isn't it?
Yeah. It's tempting if you want to have an out of the vortex conversation. It's tempting because that's where your vibration is. In other words, those are accurate words. In fact, it's so tempting that I almost can't get anything other than that to come out of my mouth. If I didn't know that getting in the vortex was what mattered most. So now I'm convinced that I want to get in the vortex, and there are things that take me right in. I think I'll use one of them as my entry pass.
Okay. I know when I'm in the vortex, when I'm in the moment, that I can attract to myself what I want.
That's true.
I knew you were going to call on me when I raised my hand. I knew, I can be in nature and I can pick up vibration and get very excited.
Good. Now make it personal. Focus upon that being in nature and use it as a reason to focus to get in the vortex and stay there for a while. In other words, rather than making it one time a woman said to us, I see two people walking down the beach. And we said, are you one of them? In other words, get in there and make it personal.
Okay.
So talk about the animals. Talk about the animals from inside the vortex. Nature.
Okay. When I'm alone in nature, I feel very connected, in tune with.
All right. There's something really good to focus on there. When I'm alone in nature, when there's nothing for me to focus on to jerk me out of the vortex, when I'm alone in nature. So in the solitude of my own quiet, connected mind, it feels like what?
Feels great.
Feels
exhilarating. It feels, I feel.
For example, when last?
Well, I'm a artist, a photographer. I went off photographing by myself, and I was in Chaco Canyon, and I was just by myself, and I could.
Right.
That's a good time. That's a
So,
good example. So
make it present tense.
So.
I love it when I am because.
I love it when I'm. I love it when I'm not resistant and I'm able to just be. I love it when
it's all right.
I'm back out there.
In other words,
I love it when I'm just present in the moment in nature and enjoying just being alive.
And I feel that in the vortex moment.
And I do feel that.
And what it feels like is well-being and ease. Everything's more beautiful. My senses are all peaked. The air smells good. It feels good. My body pulses with a new energy. I find myself eager. I love the feeling of being in my body, my responsive body. My camera is an extension of me. It's like I'm inspired where to focus. The camera in and of itself is a focusing mechanism. What a good subject I've chosen for this In the Vortex conversation, because I'm in the vortex, in nature, with my camera, focusing specifically on beautiful things. I can hang around there in that feeling of well-being for such a long time. Sometimes I get out there and I just want to stay and stay and stay because I can feel the rightness of the moment. I can feel that it was what I was born to do. I can feel the solitude of it. Maybe a lack of resistance is a better way of saying it, because I'm hardly in solitude. I'm there with nature and all of the vibrational abundance of nature, the harmony of the beasts, the harmony of the planet, my harmony, my control of my camera, my control of my lens, my control of my focus, my control of my vibration. What a wonderful in the vortex moment I have again and again when I'm out in nature. I love the in the vortex feeling of that. In fact, I just love being in the vortex. I love knowing the all is wellness of being in the vortex. I love knowing the all is wellness. When I'm in the vortex, when I'm out in nature like that, is as if anything that I want comes. It's like I can direct my thought. I can have desire for something to shoot, and it's as if all of the elements of all of this universe begin to conspire in order to bring me the lighting I'm looking for, the subject I'm looking for. I can feel myself orchestrating. It's like I'm the center of this creative world and the universe is cooperating with me in this way. I love the in the vortex experience. Now you're in there and you've been in there. I mean, that was well over a minute and 68. That was well over 68 seconds. You're in the vortex. So now you're stable in the vortex and you know it. You're stable in the vortex and you know it. Many of you are right now stably in the vortex and you know it. So now, if you want to, let's approach another subject. One that is not usually so conducive to being in the vortex, but it doesn't feel so far out. I love my photography. I love the resources that it brings to me. You're still in the vortex. I love feeling the control of vibration. I love my craft, my art. I love knowing that I could apply this vibrational knowing to all things. I love feeling the abundance of beauty and the abundance of money. I love the abundant universe, and I love how I know right how to go and get it in nature. In other words, when I'm looking to be in the vortex, to do my best photography work, I go to a place where I know that it is. And now I understand that that's how I find my abundance too. I go to the vibrational place where I know that it is. I'm a stable person. I've always been a stable person. I'm willing to reach out in far ways. I do unconventional things, and unconventional things bring unconventional experiences and unconventional resources. That's who I am. I love the big dreams that I have, and I love knowing that the universe can support those big dreams. I love the stability I stand in. I love the well-being of this planet. I love the financial stability that I feel right now. I know that when I feel the financial stability that I'm feeling right now, that I've carved out a new place for myself. I've hung around here long enough in these last few minutes to know that now I'm in a different vibrational place. I can feel the harmony between me and me has come into alignment. I'm in a different vibrational place. Therefore, it is normal and right for me to expect different vibrational responses to my different vibrational place. I'm going to look forward to watching the manifestations begin to morph to reflect more this feeling that I've found. And now I know that even if something jerks me out of the vortex, no big deal. I know exactly the path to get back in. I know exactly how to get back in. And I know how to keep my conversation going that holds me in the vortex for a longer period of time. I'm going to do more of this. I like being in the vortex. I'm so glad that I've shown myself the vortex even before this conversation, because I've felt it often enough that when I rediscovered it during this conversation, I know it's a tangible, visceral feeling. It's a real place. The vibrational reality, my vibrational reality, my primary reality. My vibrational reality is where my abundance is. My vibrational reality is who I already am. My vibrational reality is that which I seek to align with. And everything else will, in good time and through the path of least resistance, catch up. All is well with me. I'm in a really good place.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Really well.
So now, you just watch yourself, because you're in the vortex, and the first thing you say that shoots you out, just laugh about it and say, oh, there I go again. That old habit of thought but now I know how to get back in. And then pick yourself up and go right back into the vortex. And what you'll notice is pretty soon you won't get spit out very often. You'll just hang around in there, and you'll begin to notice that the universe is responding, has been responding, but now you're in the vicinity. You see, when you get in the vortex, then the vibrational vortex, when you line up with the energy that's there, then you have the idea, then you have the timing, then you have the inspiration, then everything comes into place. And yes, the money will follow, blah, blah, blah. The money will follow, blah, blah, blah. And we don't mean to put the money down, blah, 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 but the money will follow, blah, blah, blah. But the money, blah, 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 is not the main event. Being in the vortex is the main event. Being in the vortex is the main event. So your friends will say, ooh, you seem so happy. Did that money come in? I'm in the vortex. What? I'm in the vortex. You found your money in the vortex? No, something better. I found something better in the vortex. I found clarity, and I found vitality, and I found stability, and I found knowledge. I found belief. I'm finding avenues. Oh, so you don't have the money yet. Blah, blah, blah. The money, it turns out, is irrelevant to how I feel. Ooh, people will fall over when they hear that. The money is irrelevant to how I feel. You mean you cannot pay your bills and feel good? You say, yeah, for a little while, and that's all it takes. For a little while, and that's all it takes. I'm temporarily in the vortex and out of money. No big deal. Because it's in the vortex that matters. I'm in the vortex and out of money. I'm in the vortex and out of money. But you can't be in the vortex for very long and out of money. So I've made peace. I'm in the vortex and I'm out of money. I'm out of money. I'm out of money. I don't have any money. I'm out of money. What are you so happy about? I'm in the vortex. But you don't have any money. I'm out of money. I'm out of money. It doesn't matter. I'm in the vortex. The vortex is my security. The vortex is my well-being. The vortex is my promise. The vortex is my future. The vortex is a line of credit beyond which the likes of humandom has ever known.
Very nice.
All right, get out. Stay in, but get out.
Thank you.